Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Black Sheep Requiem, and I'm Mike, and today I'm doing a Hardcore Punk all vinyl update. So kind of show you some new stuff that I've got in lately. As a lot of you know, I listen to everything from a lot of hardcore punk, tons of different types of metal, anything extreme, it's in my wheelhouse. So here we go. What we're listening to, by the way, is Verbal Abuse, just an American band from 1983. So that's what we're listening to right now. First vinyl I have to show you guys today, and I'm going to whip through these pretty quick. I think I'm showing 14 or 16 of these, so I don't want to drag it on forever for you guys. So first thing I have is the new Chubby and the Gang, and this is the Mutts Nuts. And this came out this year, 2021, on Partisan Records. And with what you get with these guys is some blistering hardcore punk, and it's kind of mixed with like pub rock and some oi even. There's even hints of like power pop in it, I would say also. It's just real cool, plain blue collar punk. Kind of storming anthems on it, and it's got a lot of vulnerability to it and a lot of heart. Just killer stuff, real catchy too. I really been playing the shit out of this since it came out. So yeah, Chubby and the Gang. And also the vinyl on that, so you guys can, well, here's kind of the inserts here. And it's got kind of a translucent kind of yellow. Kind of cool labels. But yeah. Alright, so the next thing we have is this ditty. And this is Future Terror, and this is Plague, is the name of the album. This came out in 2019 on Revolt Records. I love the artwork on this, very cool stuff. What you get with Future Terror is some like raw, like nasty D-beat hardcore from Virginia. It has some like real kind of grimy guitar work, real like throat shredding vocals to this. Kind of reminds me a lot of the band Doom in a lot of ways. So yeah, if you dig that, check this out. Cool. And this is just black vinyl. So. And the next thing I have to show you guys today is this record, and this is Genome, and this is Young, Beautiful, and Free. This came out in 2020, and this is on, it was on multiple labels, as you can see. It's like 3 or 4. It's like Doombringer Records, Punk Bastard, Revolt Records. They kind of all together released this, I guess, the way it sounds. But what you get with these guys is just some loud, noisy crust punk from Sweden. It's just a wall of thunder noise. This stuff is great stuff. I just love a lot of Swedish hardcore, so this is great stuff. But yeah, check it out. I like that. Check that cover out too. That's badass. All right. Next we got Drill Sergeant, and this is Vile Ebb, I guess you would say, EBB. And this came out on Convulse Records, 2021. And this record is just full of hardcore punk anthems that will definitely stand the test of time. It's great stuff. It's Philly hardcore with just like sonic angst. I guess that'd be the best way for me to say it. But this is on also black vinyl. So nothing special about that. It has an insert with the lyrics, that kind of a thing. So, yeah, great record. The next thing I have is this. And this is High Cost. And this, What's Living For, is the name of this record. And let me show you the record here real quick, too. Kind of a cool little orange. But this is New York City hardcore punk. That straddles kind of the line between like fast and modern hardcore punk and classic power violence. And this is an EP also. has a great cover of Pet Cemetery by the Ramones. It's fucking badass. So yeah, check it out. High Cost. All right, next up we have, which a lot of people have showed this, I think. It's a great record. So, and this is Bootlicker, and this is Forever Playing the Game. And this came out 2021 on Neon Taste Records. And this has like a cool mix of, I'd say like UK 82 and US hardcore, and then like touches of D-beat in it. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, this is good. Really good record. It's great EP. It's like great Canadian hardcore punk. It's very catchy. It has a lot of like sing-along choruses with it. A lot of power and precision. Great stuff. Bootlicker. And next up we have a classic. And this is a classic that's been reissued, and this is 7 Seconds, The Crew, and this is the deluxe reissue from 2021 on Trust Records, and it's a gatefold, and here's the inside of it. And what's cool about this deluxe issue, let me kind of show you here, is that it comes with like a 20-page booklet. And it goes through, kind of has a lot of different people talking about the band and stuff. Has a lot of cool flyers, you know, just lots of really cool shit. So, but yeah, that's why I ended up getting this. It's just great. You know, of course, classic band. But yeah, it's remastered from the original analog tapes. It sounds terrific. Of course, the 18 legendary tracks that came with this, and you know, all like everybody knows, 7 Seconds. You know, the positive, progressive lyrics. Just great shit. Great reissue. Glad to have it. And with that, also, you get this. It has all the lyrics on it. One sleeve, and it came kind of a almost I would say like a lemon yellow vinyl. Pretty cool. So yeah, can't beat good old 7 Seconds. Okay. And the next record I have for you guys is this. And this is Chemical Fix. And this is Our Shade Cast Far. This came out 2021 on Safe Inside Records. There's all the lyrics and stuff here on this gatefold. And these guys, it's just another fantastic Philly hardcore band with lots of aggression. It's real like fast and mean hardcore. Great shit. Philly's just been knocking it out of the park for especially newer hardcore bands. So yeah, check it out for sure. Chemical Fix. And with that, kind of like almost like the last record, kind of a yellowish, and then this is on the back side of it. It's kind of funky. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, so let's see what we got here next. And the next thing we have is kind of another classic in my eyes, and I think a lot of you hardcore punk people will agree. And this is Despise You, and this is West Side Horizons, and this is, I love this. It's like what we used to do in the old days, man. We used to make our own shirts. I love how they did that. They show all that, and that's cool shit. But yeah, and this came out on Tank Crimes. It's 62 different tracks on here of these California power violence OGs, I guess the best way to say it. But all these songs were recorded between 1994 and 1996. Lots of previously unreleased stuff on here, and a lot of songs from like different various 7 inches and stuff as well that they did. So just classic in my eyes. So Despise You, badass stuff. And the vinyl for that It's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. And that's pretty neat, huh? Has the old LA sign there. But yeah, kind of that cool little blob in there. Love it. All right. So the next thing we have is Project Sellout, sorry. And this is Sold Out. And this came out 2021 on Irish Voodoo Records. The California band, they feature 4 brothers and a longtime friend, which is pretty cool. You never really hear of like 4 different brothers being in a band, you know, sometimes a couple and that's it. But so that's pretty cool. It's a cool mix of like California hardcore and skate punk, I would say is the best way to describe it. So yeah, it's really cool stuff. And with that, you get kind of a cool vinyl on that also. But yeah, you kind of got the blood splatter, I guess you could say that is. But pretty cool. Oh, and another neat thing with this that I really liked, you get this little booklet with it, which is pretty cool. Whoops. And with the booklet, it kind of has like different, almost like kind of comics, like drawn in there with the lyrics and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Something a little different. I really dig that, so that's pretty neat. All right, and the next thing I got for you guys is Neos. I know a few people have posted this or talked about this also. This is their Teens Hellbent on Speed 2021, and this came out on Supreme Echo. And this is the complete Neos collection from 1981 to 1983. It includes a lot of like rare EPs, outtakes, demos, and even has some live stuff on this. It's just like, best way for me to describe these guys would be Canadian hyperspeed hardcore punk. Just faster than shit for back then for sure. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. I really dig this. And another neat thing about that, it came with this giant booklet. Has a lot of cool stuff on that. But it talks all about like different stuff from back then. Has all the lyrics on there. Has some like flyers, different stuff like that. Sorry, it's hard to kind of show. This is kind of more of a flimsy paper, but yeah, has different pictures of the band, flyers, like I said, a whole bunch of really cool stuff. But I just love it when labels, when they do something like this with older bands, that they add a lot of this extra stuff like this, these like booklets and stuff. It really, you know, it's cool. Gives you something to look at and stuff. Kind of reminds me of younger days when you scoured everything on a record, kind of the same thing, and kind of learning some new stuff about older bands. So, all right, next up we have Loose Nukes, and this is Cult Leaders, and this came out this year, 2021, on Mutant Sounds. And this is fast, furious, like I would say hardcore / thrash from Houston, Texas. It's like real riff heavy, hardcore, and with a lot of fucking speed. It's like downright grinding even. Has blast beats. It's one of my favorite records of the year, to be honest. It's fucking ripper. So yeah, if you want to check something out, and I think they just came out with something else too, if I'm not certain. I got to get on there and check that out. But yeah, definitely Loose Nukes from Texas. Check them out. All right, now we have Exile, and this is Warning, and this is Swedish hardcore, but it's like the style of like early California hardcore style, I guess I would say. It's like real furious hardcore punk that makes you want to sing along. I guess that's what I would say. I love that shit. So yeah, check it out, Exile. And I think this, if I remember right, yeah, kind of a cool, almost like opaque stuff. So, all right. And the next thing I have for you guys is boom. And this is Direct Control with Farewell. And this is just fucking ugly, fast, furious fucking hardcore from Richmond, Virginia. It's definitely influences on here from, like, I would say like early COC and like Honor Roll, kind of give you guys an idea. It's just blazing hardcore done right, man. Just badass stuff. So yeah, Direct Control. Okay. Next up, we have Chain Whip. And this is Two Steps to Hell, and this is on Neon Taste Records. And this thing to me is just a flawless EP. It's just West Coast punk meets like early 80s hardcore. It's pissed off, fast songs. And these guys are from Canada too, by the way. I think Quebec, if I remember correctly. Sorry if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. This is kind of faster than some of their other material, and I love the direction they're going now. One of my favorite records of the year. This thing's fucking badass. So Chain Whip, check it out. And the last thing I have for you guys today is Mess with Inner City. And this is a new project with, trying to remember here, members of Hymnos and Sparrow 68, if I remember right. I think that's from Mexico. So don't yell at me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what bands they were from, if I remember right. But this is like real early 80s influenced, like punk influenced also. Catchy as hell stuff, this stuff is. Oh, it's just great. I love this EP. I can't wait for like a full length from these guys. It's just killer shit. And oh, I didn't say, this came out in 2020 on Menduku Discok Records. Hopefully I said that right. Probably not, because I can't pronounce shit. So hopefully not. But this is just a fucking killer record, man. I love this record. And I think couple people might have showed this. I think Eric Bauer showed this for sure, but yeah, just badass stuff. So check it out. That's all I got for punk vinyl stuff right now. I'm going to be doing some more updates here upcoming week. I'm going to be doing probably one or two more metal sorry, get entranced in the music. Metal updates for vinyl. Then I'm going to do probably 2 CD updates also. And then I might even do a 7-inch update. So we'll see what happens. But keep promising stuff. But man, just busier and shit like everybody else is. But I needed to get this going. But yeah, man, until next time, stay fucking extreme. Have a good one. Be safe.